from the Health Center South Medical Tower in Dothan, it's Alabama Upstarts. Entrepreneurs, inventors, and startups, this is your chance to meet face-to-face with real venture capitalists. Today's venture capital judges are founder of Liberty Learning Foundation and the co-owner of Stovehouse Properties, award-winning entrepreneur Patty Yancey. Former mayor of Dothan, Mercedes auto dealer, businessman, and one of the leading supporters of emerging entrepreneurs in Alabama, Mike Schmitz. Alabama Upstarts is sponsored by Mid-South Bank, the friendliest and most helpful bank in town. Let's meet our first contestant.
If you haven't said these phrases, you've probably heard them. It's a good thing my shoes are cute because my feet are killing me. Should I get the brown or black pair? Maybe both? I know I'm only going to be gone for 5 days, but I can't seem to narrow down below 8 pairs. These are common realities among women. Why? Because the current footwear market is inconvenient and lacks versatility. My name is Lydia Pass, and I founded Stelona Shoes when I realized that women are constantly choosing between style and comfort. When they find a pair that has both qualities, it's limited to 1 season. After further market research, I quickly learned that keeping comfort year-round is not the only issue. 55% of women have 4 or more pair of shoes where the only difference is color. 63% bring an extra bag on vacation just for shoes. With a majority of women having the same issue, the need is validated. Stelona Shoes is the first seasonless, interchangeable shoe allowing women to wear all of their favorite styles year-round in the convenience of one comfortable base. Our patent-pending design has custom snaps fully around the shoe, and then the upper has the receiving side of the snap. Women can mix and match their uppers for a personalized design, quickly changing color, style, and season. Annually, women spend almost $700 on 8 pairs of shoes. This has created a $44 billion women's footwear market in the U.S. With our shoes' ability to be worn year-round, achieve 8 styles at 2/3 of the cost are just a couple of our competitive advantages. Our competitors have limited their styles to open toe due to the location of their fastening mechanism, leaving women with the issue that inspired Stelona to begin with. This means Stelona is the only shoe for women, not limited to a season. Our revenue model includes bundle deals as well as individual offerings of the upper and base. Due to our custom snap, our shoe is designed to generate repeat sales, influencing customer loyalty. Usually, fashion companies depend on a certain season to drive their annual sales, but with our shoe being seasonless, we will have a constant reoccurring revenue throughout the entire year. Today, we are seeking an investment on our $500,000 seed round. The first 30% will finish up our current prototype development process with our manufacturer in New York, developing our custom snap, testing the design, and then purchasing our sample size tooling. Women sacrifice enough, and shoes shouldn't be one of them. Join me in creating the solution for women to have more shoes and no hassle. Thank you.
First of all, I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
Do you have any idea where your price point's going to be?
Yes. So for the base, we're thinking about $68. The upper is, the individual upper is $30, but then our bundle deals is a subscription service, which is 4 uppers for $80, $10 off each upper. And then our projected most bought item is our Stelona starter package. That's 4 uppers, 1 base, allowing women to switch between 4 different styles for $150.
Do you have any idea what your margin will be on those?
Yes, so for our base, our margin is around 42%. That is our lowest margin because that is the key to get the customer. Then our upper subscription service and Stelona starter package is around a 60%.
So you have flat and 1 heel, right? 1 size?
Yes, sir. So this is what we are hoping to start with the styles. There will be different colors like brown, gray, and black, just the classics, because the fun and the interchangeable Well, the fun, fashionable part is on the top. That's where your
Yeah.
shoe is changing. And so the way our shoe is designed actually is, think when your foot is here on a sandal and you have a strap here. When your foot is a heel, your foot is like this, and so that strap would not interchange. But the way I have designed my shoe is your foot remains in the healthiest position with the illusion of different styles. So that block heel is the sandal with a chunk taken out. And so you can take your uppers and move them. You have a black sandal, you are going on a date, want to dress it up, move it to a heel, and you're out for the night.
That's awesome.
So what is your background that
Yeah.
got you into?
So I graduated from Auburn in 2019 with an apparel design and production degree. And then, well, I've been sewing since I was 7, so I've always loved creating
really?
and designing, yes.
And you designed this? This is your
Yes,
baby?
Oh, my child. Oh, yes, I've been working on it. Actually, I designed it or had the idea in college because I only had one pair of shoes. I called them my game day shoes because I went to Auburn. And they were the only pair out of my 50 pairs that were comfortable. So they were neutral, so they went with every outfit, but they were open toe. They were designed for warm
So what's
weather.
the material?
Yeah, that's awesome.
So the material, the base is made out of a foam, and then the footbed is also made out of, like, EVA foam is a popular foam within comfortable shoes like Chaco's, Eva, and Birkenstock. And so when I cut up a bunch of shoes, a lot of the platform sandals, the most comfortable ones, my game day shoes, were made out of foam. So I brought my game day shoes cut up to a foam store and said, what is this? And I got that made.
Wow, okay. What's your marketing plan? Are you going to do brick and mortar and, try to go in stores and online, or kind of where you headed with that?
Right. So we are going to sell online through our website, but we are also looking into local boutiques.
Well, you did a great job.
Great job.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
I want to hear more.
Oh, absolutely.
Great.
We'll be right back with more contestants on Alabama Upstarts.
Wouldn't it be nice if your bank really wanted to help you out? Your world is increasingly complex, but your banking shouldn't be that way. Our banking promise to you is to be the most helpful bank in town. We're here to help you make money. We're here to help you save money. And we're here to make banking easy and convenient.
Mid-South Bank, where helping you always comes first.
Mid-South Bank, the most helpful bank in town.
Mercedes-Benz of Dothan has a long history of protecting what is most important to you. The Mercedes brand has a strong reputation for constructing vehicles that dramatically lessen the chance of an accident. Features like collision prevention, driver attention assist, and blind spot with rear cross-traffic detection. You'll have peace of mind knowing your loved ones are protected by the most innovative safety features available.
Protect what is most important to you in a Mercedes from Mercedes-Benz of Dothan.
There are times in life when what you do is more important than who you are. When how you respond to others is more important than what you have. When giving all of yourself is the best gift of all. What did you do today? A life-changing experience. Faith Ministry, changing lives one at a time.
Let's visit with a previous contestant.
Our electronic license plate project was literally unknown in the Birmingham startup ecosystem. After we pitched our idea on Alabama Upstart, we received a lot of visibility. I am recommending any founder to pitch their ideas on Alabama Upstart.
Here's our next contestant on Alabama Upstarts.
Hello, I'm Hunter Highnote. I'm a senior at Auburn University, and I have 5 years of experience within commercial kitchens, and I'm the CEO and founder of Feed Me. The spring semester of my freshman year, I got fed up with eating unhealthy takeout every single day, and the freshman 15 that had cost me. So I started to cook for myself in my tiny dorm room with only a few pans, a pressure cooker, and a hot plate. Later on, when I got my own kitchen in my apartment, I started to experiment with new recipes and expand on what I was able to cook. While cooking for myself and a few friends, I realized that college students often don't have access to healthy foods or the ability to cook them. Students and young adults alike struggle to eat healthily. The two biggest reasons for this are cost and time. Students often have to juggle classes with work and other responsibilities. Also, eating healthy can take a lot of information and organization to execute properly. We solve these problems by cooking and delivering meals directly to our customers' doors that are healthy, affordable, and convenient. All that our customers have to do is go to feedmeauburn.com, select a meal plan that's right for them, and then choose their meals from our ever-expanding menu. Feed Me then cooks, packages sustainably, and delivers these meals directly to our customers' doors. All of our meals come with a detailed nutritional breakdown of calories, macronutrients, and ingredients for our customers' dietary needs.
So let me ask you a quick question. First about cost, delivery, how does that happen? Tell us a little bit about how you make this happen.
So each of our meals costs an average of $10 a piece, and they're sold in packages of 4, 6, and 8 with an increasing volume discount. And we make around a 49% margin on each of them. And then currently we handle delivery, but we're going to be partnering with a local delivery network in Auburn to handle that for us and train our drivers. And as we expand, we'll partner with other delivery services like Grubhub and DoorDash.
Are you doing this out of a commercial kitchen right now?
We're currently renting commercial kitchens from churches and restaurants who are running reduced hours because of COVID.
So does the customer pay for the delivery separate, or will, or?
Customers will pay only for the cost of delivery on top of their normal package. When we have our own location, we'll allow customers to come in and pick it up for free.
So are you in business now? Are you doing it?
We are currently serving the Auburn-Opelika area. We plan to expand to other cities such as Birmingham, Huntsville, and Tuscaloosa through organic growth and franchising eventually.
So tell me a little bit about the shelf life of the food and then also about your menu.
Okay. Well, we have 3 of our menu items right here: our lemon baked tilapia, our glazed chicken, and our turkey meatballs. The turkey meatballs is an especially popular menu item.
I bet.
With that, we have around 10 more on our regular menu, and then a separate keto menu for people on that diet. Yeah. And each meal can last 4 to 6 days in the customer's fridge, with the lowest being fish, obviously.
Right, okay. So how far in advance do I have to order for you to get everything ready?
Currently, we collect all of our orders on Friday afternoon, and then we start cooking them Friday and Saturday, and then deliver them all Sunday.
Okay, so if I can order for the whole week?
Yes.
Can I order 2 or 3 weeks out in advance?
We don't have that set up on our site yet, but we will eventually.
I got you.
So there's competition.
Yes, sir.
And you may not think so, but there is competition. So how does that work? How are you the leader? How are you going to make yourself separate?
We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We know that we have significant competition on the national stage, but they've started to cut quality in order to raise their profit margins since they've been acquired or looking for IPOs. We, however, don't cut our quality at all. We maintain this high level of freshness and quality in all of our meals. And by retaining a local presence in each of our cities that we're serving with only a 1-hour radius, we can ensure that freshness is at its highest peak when it's delivered to our customers.
So how do we find out about you? I'm a student. How do I know?
Well, we'll begin every new semester by marketing directly to new students living in dorms on campuses and their parents, so their parents can order for them while they're at school if they're worried about them. Then throughout the rest of the year, we'll be marketing through social media and local channels in order to reach students who are not on campus and the permanent residents of the Auburn-Opelika area.
So is the university letting you solicit new students? Are they sharing contact information, I guess is what I'm asking, or is that an easy thing to get?
The university has rules on how you're allowed to go about it, but it is more or less easy to go and put flyers up around campus, or every semester we get this booklet called Campus Cash, and we're able to put coupons for our business in there as well.
So I know when my son went to college, we had food meals plans that we had to pay for that they got through the university. I think it was the first couple of years. Can you still compete when a freshman's coming in like that with the meal plan that I already have to pay as a parent?
We see this as an add-on to that meal plan.
Okay.
Even with the highest meal plan, I wasn't able to eat 3 full meals a day on it without running out very early on. So this could be a lunch or a dinner in addition to that meal plan that they have already.
Well, obviously being healthy and you can be flexible. How do you decide what food to serve? How do you know what they want?
Well, for now, it's just us making the new recipes and making sure that it fits within our menu and can maintain a shelf life so it still tastes good after being in a fridge for a few days and then being microwaved a few times is our highest priority. Eventually, we will start taking new inputs from our customers on what they would like to see more of.
Wow. They look great.
Yeah, great job. You've done a great job with everything. Yeah.
We'll be right back with more contestants on Alabama Upstarts.
Wouldn't it be nice if your bank really wanted to help you out? Your world is increasingly complex, but your banking shouldn't be that way. Our banking promise to you is to be the most helpful bank in town. We're here to help you make money. We're here to help you save money. And we're here to make banking easy and convenient.
Mid-South Bank, where helping you always comes first.
Mid-South Bank, the most helpful bank in town.
There are times in life when what you do is more important than who you are. When how you respond to others is more important than what you have. When giving all of yourself is the best gift of all. What did you do today? A life-changing experience. Faith Ministry, changing lives one at a time.
Ready for the next contestant on Alabama Upstarts?
Hi, my name's Christy Bell, and I'm coming to you today as the CEO of Elite Courts. My present background is in the small business restaurant industry. I own a small business brick and mortar in my close to hometown near Scottsboro, and I'm looking to build a sports facility from the ground up in my hometown. I was an all-state basketball player, so I have the accolades to support this development. I know what you need to be well-versed in the athletic world. I currently coach recreational sports as well as travel ball sports. So let me ask you, how did your child become a pro? At the turn of the century, the travel ball spectrum evolved full throttle, and by 2010, it had increased by 55% with an industry value of $17.8 billion. The projection for 2026 is for that figure to be at $77.6 billion with a more than double projection of growth. People are still having children. People are still wanting to make sure their child is receiving the best support in the sports world that they can get. Colleges on the collegiate level are now looking at the travel ball spectrum to find those pivotal athletes that are going to be able to build their program. So in our rural area where I live in Section, Alabama, is where we would like to begin to bring this facility that would be an all-inclusive athletic facility for youth sport development. But not only that, we're also going to offer physical development for adults ages 18 to 65. We'll have a 24-hour fitness center, nothing near that where we live currently, to bring healthy living to our community. So I am asking you today to invest in our youth of today and our youth of tomorrow. So I'm asking for $1.25 million to build this facility from the ground up and get us running. With a 6 to 8 month construction rate, when we open the door, we could be ready to start supporting youth sports development. So today, who is going to join me and become an elite star at Elite Courts?
I love it. That's great. I'm very familiar with where Section is too.
Yes, ma'am.
Grew up in Fort Payne.
Yes,
so,
it is. So we are located an hour from some major cities, Chattanooga, Huntsville, South Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
We are 10 minutes either way, east or west, to hotels in Scottsboro, Rainsville, and then of course we've got the Fort Payne area as well.
So how are you going to generate your revenue? You're going to have memberships?
Well, memberships for the fitness center, yes. That will be a 24-hour fitness center, so that will be an annual monthly membership that is paid. The annual revenue for the facility will be at about $600,000 with $400,000 of that profit. So the work to be done in that is the facility construction, putting the pivotal pieces in place, like the events coordinator, our daily manager that we would have. It will be an expansion for my small business restaurant, so we'll have a restaurant in there because I'm already well versed in that background, and so we will build that to capacity as well. So we'll have 3 basketball courts that will also be transitional to volleyball. We'll have a golf, baseball, softball individual training lane, as well as a setup to do archery tournaments as well. So it will be open 7 days a week. So on a weekly spin, athletes will come in for individual training sessions to perfect their sport. and develop their abilities there. And then on the weekend, we will host travel ball tournaments in that facility, whether it be basketball, whether it be volleyball, whether it be archery. And then our complex down the road could support the softball and baseball aspect of that is in like a 3 to 5 minute drive.
So the complex down the road is not part of this?
No, the complex down the road is a recreational facility that we would be able to rent, or that the community would actually become a part of this development.
So how'd you arrive at the 1.2?
The projection to build that, based on the specs from the initial layout of the plan, is going to range about $1 million for that full construction, to make sure we have enough in that. So I've asked for the 1.25 just in case you run into some things during the construction that are not, things that you think of.
So you talked about funding it. It's
Yes.
membership, is that it?
Yes, it will be membership for the fitness center. We will have some rental spaces in there that are available for, number one, the restaurant side of that. Whether I'm going to do the expansion, we will have a nutritional side of that. That will be a rental space. We will have fees for those tournaments on the weekend, and then we will have individual training sessions that are also fee-based. So all of the revenue will be based on the sport at hand.
So I'm an accountant by trade, by education. So if you ran these numbers to see what kind of population you're going to have to pull in, because I know you talked about the areas around there.
We are in the process of doing an urban study
Okay.
to look at those numbers
go.
wholeheartedly to see, but we just have a base projection because this is a new business startup. So I don't have any pivotal numbers to compare it to, because we will be building this from the ground up. The only comparison that I have is my children are involved in travel ball sports, and as I've been coaching that, I've seen the wide spectrum and the saturation of how hard it is to get into tournaments, how full some of these complexes are, and so I want to tap into that industry and build the youth in our community. We have a lot of quantity, we don't have a lot of quality.
So you're
I
going
wanna
to have
start that.
tournaments?
We will, yes, sir. So it will be travel ball tournaments that will be scheduled on a
So travel ball as far as what? Basketball? Or?
basketball, volleyball. We will have set up for archery, and then the complex down the road, we could partner with them because that's a community open complex that we use for recreational sports currently. We would partner with them to offer the softball, baseball side of that currently.
Will you do camps as well?
We will do team camps. We will reach out to the collegiate sector as well to bring in some of those coaches to talk to our athletes, to talk about the expectations as they begin to grow and evolve in their sport of what they're looking for, not only in the sports side, but also the academic side. This is what we're looking for as an academic, as a student athlete. For us, this is what we expect. And so we want to partner with them to make sure we're building that as well. So we want to actually dive in wholeheartedly to the youth of our area and abroad to offer this facility as an open, inclusive piece to build their development long term.
Well, you are right. It's not sandlot ball anymore. It's
No,
serious
sir.
stuff.
And that has been the hard piece to, as you transition, to learn, because now the gap is wide.
Yes.
You have the child who comes up and they're like, oh, I think I might play basketball, and have no experience.
Right.
Now they join in with children who've
Well,
played.
you did a great job. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
very
you.
much.
Alabama Upstarts, providing a runway and launch pad for Alabama's entrepreneurs. Today's $1,000 winner, compliments of Mercedes-Benz of Dothan and Mike Schmitz.
Miss Lydia, on behalf of myself and Mike and all the wonderful folks at Alabama Upstarts, we are super excited to be awarding you $1,000.
Thank you so
for
much.
winning the show today.
Yes.
We're so excited about your shoes. I can't wait to be one of your first folks to try them out.
Thank you, can't wait. Thank you.
You could be the next winner with your business idea. Apply at alabama-upstarts.com.